You're watching CBS News Detroit.
Welcome back to CBS News Detroit at noon. For Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we brought in Danielle Mayoras to talk about the legal issues and rights for those diagnosed. Love that you're wearing your pink today.
Yes, I have
awareness.
something. Yes.
Absolutely. All right, so first and foremost, what legal protections are in place, especially in the workplace, for somebody who's facing this diagnosis?
There are actually some good protections.
Okay.
The first is the Americans with Disabilities Act that actually requires employers to make reasonable accommodations. So that can be anything from taking time off to go to doctor's appointments, having a more flexible schedule, maybe even modifying what you do. And then there's also the Family Medical Leave Act, which allows all employees to take up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave. So if someone wants to take advantage of that to focus on their recovery, they can as well.
So good to know those accommodations are there or should be in place there.
Yes.
What about when it comes to health insurance?
That's a big one. That is a huge source of stress. So fortunately, under the Affordable Care Act, it actually prevents someone from being discriminated against for a pre-existing condition like cancer. It also prevents them from being charged higher premiums. So that is one less thing that everyone addressing breast cancer has to deal with.
What about, you hear so often people being a little overwhelmed with the steps, not only for legal protection, but also financial protection?
So that is huge, and so many times, like you said, everyone's so focused on treatment and what the next medical steps are that they sometimes forget to deal with the legal and financial. And I would say the most important thing to do legally and financially right away would be to address your estate planning. So if you don't have estate planning, you want to go and get that. If you have it, you want to review it with your attorney. And probably the most critical document is the medical durable power of attorney, or what we call in Michigan a patient advocate designation, because a lot of people don't realize that when you're focusing on your recovery, even if you're married, your spouse doesn't have the legal right to talk to doctors about medication, surgery, treatment, even access your medical records. So if you want him or her to be able to do that, or another loved one, get the proper patient advocate designation, or he or she may have to go through a guardianship in the probate court.
And I love that you acknowledge at this time you already have so much going on. This is the last thing you want on your plate, so making it very concise and easy to follow, so helpful. I understand that your law firm is offering a discount to anyone with a cancer diagnosis. How did this come about? And I imagine, is it in regards then to estate planning?
Yes.
Okay.
So this has been something we've done for several years during the month of October. We all know someone, whether it's a family or friend, who's had a diagnosis of breast cancer or is a survivor. And so this is something that's near and dear to our heart. So anyone who is a cancer survivor or currently has a diagnosis of cancer, in order to encourage everyone to get that important medical planning and estate planning done, we're offering a discount on all estate planning services. And they don't have to meet with us in October, but they just need to reach out in the month of October.
A thoughtful gesture. All right, Danielle, thanks for stopping by as
Thank you.
always. We appreciate it.
Thank you.